Hello, my name is David Malad. I'm engineering manager, and the challenge statement for this is how might we weld a single component without having to make a specific jig for it? The sectors that are particularly pertaining are mining and manufacturing. We're a original equipment manufacturer out of Sudbury, Ontario, who manufacture mining equipment specifically for use underground. We specialize in making and designing mobile vehicles, stationary rock breakers, and fuel stations that are designed specifically to meet the requirements of the underground environment. So the titanium vehicle products are all required to be CWB certified. We currently have the ability to do stick welding and flux core welding. We do flat, vertical, and overhead welding. We get most of our large weldments machined after welding has been complete. And these weldments, once welded together, are usually either fit together using very complex jigs or very elaborate drawings. This tends to lead to very complex and lengthy processes in order to have them fabricated in such a way that they could be machined to a final product efficiently and cost effectively. Scissor arms, for example, on our titanium scissor lift have 7 different pin locations, all of which have to be properly lined up at the fitting and welding process, and then to be able to be successfully passed on to the machining process to have each pin perfectly bored in parallel with the other. Once the 2 arms are welded and machined together, they're assembled by our assembly team. All the pinholes have to be lined up to 0.004 inch, which is 4 thousandths of an inch, which is approximately the width of a human hair. If one of those pin joints are either machined off, or if some of the weldment components, steel components, are welded off, it could lead to a lot of errors and very tricky operation of the scissor arm assembly. It also is very cost intensive whenever we have very complicated jig fixtures like this when it comes to adapting to changes. So if there's a change in, let's say, supply chain where there's a particular thickness of steel that's no longer available, or mechanical tubing that we cannot source properly or now is a little bit different for a variety of reasons. Oftentimes those jigs that have been manufactured and designed at that time are rendered obsolete and are kind of discarded and thrown in the garbage. And this could lead to a lot of rework and poses a significant economic challenge to be able to make these components that are easily adaptable to changes. So just to reiterate the challenge, how might we make some of these weldments and thus assemblies without having to make a specific jig for each and every component? If we could find a way to manufacture them more cost effectively on a smaller scale, but still keep the tight tolerances required for them to operate as designed, that would be a great success. Thanks.